Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Spirit Halloween Ghostface knife. Now it just comes on this really basic little card with Ghostface on it. Nothing fancy with the packaging. But I do want to point out to you guys that I am 5'11". So here's the knife to scale with me if you're just wondering what it looks like compared to a, for reference, a 5'11" person. Maybe you're taller, maybe you're shorter, I don't know, but this is what it looks like. Alright, so here's a closer look at the knife. Ghostface's knife was a buck knife. It's a buck 120, and just looking at this, just holding this, even though it is a Halloween store plastic replica, it certainly reads like a buck knife. There are considerable differences. The blade is longer, the handle is longer, the cross guard is much wider and rounded than an actual buck 120. But that's actually kind of fun because when they got to Scream 4, the knife they made for it was actually with a longer blade, with a longer handle. So this is actually kind of accurate to the Scream 4 knife. So that's fun. It does not have the little black line that goes around the top of the hilt at the crossguard. Also, the buck 120s have the little line that goes around here. It'd be very easy if you wanted to get either more movie accurate or real life accurate, and just get some paint or some little black tape and put a little line around the edges here. A little bummer for me. There's a couple little bummers. One, the copyright right here is part of the mold. That's not great. Kind of wish it was on the black part so that you wouldn't see it when you grip it. Like, that would have been nice. Or even a sticker. A sticker makes even more sense. But also just the blade itself, which here's a closer look. I mean, it's nice that it's so reflective. Like, for a costume accessory, this really does read in person like a metallic knife. But the blade is so bendy. In fact, the cards I saw on it in the store, if the cards were bent, like the blade was bent in there too, and I'm wondering how many out there actually have bent blades when you take them out of the packaging. The blade also is much thinner compared to an actual buck knife. See how thin this is on both sides? Usually you see it's thicker at this end and then thins out as you get close to the sharp edge. But I gotta say, guys, for $9.99, this is a hell of a replica. Sure, it's cheap plastic. It's just like some silver and some black. But, Scream fans have spent like 25 years wanting Fun World or anyone to make a good-looking fake buck knife. And we've had to deal with plenty of little short, gray, curved blades and all these ones that bleed and glow in the dark. They even have now like a steak knife that's got Ghostface painted on it. But now with this, if you're cosplaying Ghostface, if you want to have a good Halloween costume, we now have a proper, fake, good-looking Ghostface knife. I think this is great. I think for $9.99, it's a hell of a deal. It's about time in my mind. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this, and if you want to be up to date with all my latest reviews, be sure to click subscribe.